Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Woke Mind Virus with your host, Jacob Knight. We got some groundbreaking news involving Democratic politics. If you don't know who the Working Families Party is, the Working Families Party is this organization here that basically is they're a caucus in the Democratic Party. They're like the people for like the DNC, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries Democrats are the corporation first Democrats, while the Working Families Party is like the people first Democrats. And that's the growing dichotomy we've seen within the Democratic Party. You have the people first Democrats and the corporate first Democrats. Who's an example of a corporation first Democrat? Go with John Fetterman. Who's John Fetterman? The Pennsylvania senator. Blue dog Democrat, right? Got elected as a progressive running against the radical loony Dr. Oz. And then he gets into office and he suddenly is Trump and Netanyahu's biggest supporter. And the Working Families Party, while I like what they stand for, usually just falls in line with the Democrats tell them to. And that's the growing issue with a lot of the progressive left. But Working Families Party has seen how terrible the Democrats have been treating our movement, and they've said, all right, we're done. We are primarying John Fetterman. Thank God. Help the Pennsylvania Working Families Party primary John Fetterman. Last week, John Fetterman once again sold out working Pennsylvanians. He was the deciding vote for a Republican budget bill that will strip healthcare from 40,000 of his constituents. We deserve real working class leadership in the U.S. Senate. Wow. The Working Families Party stepping up and saying, all right, we're done with John Fetterman. We're done putting up with his lousy politics, with his lousy blue dog democracy. And look at that. Everybody's supporting it. Except for those three. But look at the top three. Look at the most liked ones. Everybody's supporting those. John Fetterman, U.S. Senator, Democrat, Pennsylvania. $370,171 from APAC. And that's only in March of 2025. Who knows how much more money he's gotten ever since. And then Trump Tracker said, you have my 100% support. Happy to help in any way possible. So we got Trump Tracker on the team. We got APAC Tracker on the team. We got the Working Families Party on the team. And we are ready. We're completely ready to primary John Fetterman, to tell him, go home, you pathetic piece of crap. We're sick and tired of your corporate politics. You said you were people first. You got elected. What were you not? You weren't people first, I can tell you that much. So we're ready to fight back against you, John Fetterman, and what you represent. The Working Families Party, I fully support them primarying Fetterman. Let's go. Let's see what all they're. Help Working Families Party primary John Fetterman. Help recruit and elect an actual working class champion to replace John Fetterman. We're sick and tired of Democrats who side with Trump and Republicans in Congress. Yes, we are. We want a working class person to come and help out. So we're happy to see this Working Families Party. But Working Families Party, the thing is, you got to keep on doing this. You can't help primary Fetterman and then once Fetterman wins, endorse him against the Republican. No, you gotta continue. I like the direction Working Families Party is going. But Working Families Party, you got to keep on going this way. You can't stop. Even if somebody who we thought was an ally, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, is telling you not to. Let's look into that story. That story's making me really mad. Because who is AOC? AOC is a bisexual person of color who is really a Democratic Socialist of America. He's a DSA member. And Aussie is a New York City councilman, the only Democratic Socialist on the council. And he's helped Zoran tremendously. He's been one of Zoran's biggest supporters. And Aussie is now considering leaving the city council and primarying the weak, pathetic little baby that we know as, what's his name? Hakeem Jeffries, right? A little coward. Hakeem. Believes in nothing, stands for nothing, falls for everything. And AOC is now saying that primarying Jeffries is not a good idea. Shut up, AOC. AOC, I still like you. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and just say that as you get higher and more famous, the corporate Democrats start whispering in your ear, don't endorse Aussie. Vote for Iron Dome funding. Do this. Do that. Sell out. That's what they've been telling her. It's what they've had to be telling her, right? I mean, look at this. She's saying that it's not the right time to primary Hakeem Jeffries. She's been telling AOC it's not the right time to primary Hakeem Jeffries. And let me ask you, when is the right time to primary Hakeem Jeffries? When is the right time? Huh? And Zoran's telling she to not primary Hakeem, saying, oh, not yet. It's not the right time. We got to work with Hakeem Jeffries, and we got to help them. What do you mean, Zoran? What do you mean, AOC? Endorse AOC. Tell him to primary Hakeem Jeffries. Tell him to primary that cowardly little like baby, right? Come on, do it. Yeah, we want you to, because we are sick and tired of corporate Democrats selling out people first, their people first constituents. And if now's not the right time, when is the right time? Because we've been seeing a Democrat Tea Party movement grow, right? Because that's what it is. You know, the Republicans had their Tea Party back in MAGA, right? Back whenever MAGA was first starting out. Now the Democrats are having their Tea Party. We're realizing we're sick and tired of these corporations telling us what to do. We're done with it. And what we're seeing is AOC come in, and like it started with AOC back in 2018. She, AOC, this was you so many years ago. This was you. AOC, you were the young newcomer to politics who was ready to fight against Joe Crowley and the AIPAC-funded establishment Democrats. You were AOC 8 years ago, and now you're telling AOC, now's not the time. Now's not the time. We've been seeing a giant people-first movement grow in the Democratic Party. Who have we seen? Graham Plattner is crushing the establishment candidate in Maine. Zoran Mamdani, who's telling not to. Zoran just crushed Andrew Cuomo, Eric Adams, Curtis Sliwa, all of these, Bill Ackman, all of these corporate Democrats. He just crushed them, right? You have all of these people coming in, right? People first Democrats beating their corporate incumbents like Eric, like Andrew, and AOC, you're not even going to be in the House for much longer. I mean, we all know you're going to run for Senate. We all know you're going to run for Senate. We're not stupid. We know you're going to run for Senate. So you don't have nothing to lose. Tell Hakeem, we're primarying you because you're a coward and we're sick and tired of your corporate politics being a leech on the Democratic Party. Vote Shiasi. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, Hakeem Jeffries, you're a leech. You're a coward. We're sick and tired of you trying to ruin the Democratic Party. And I personally am endorsing Shiasi. Yeah, you run. You beat Hakeem. You got this, Shiasi. I fully support you. I'm endorsing Shiasi for New York City, for House. And AOC, Zoran, it's time. AOC specifically. AOC, it's your time to either side with the corporate Democrats and side with Hakeem, or join the People First new Tea Party movement and overthrow Hakeem, overthrow the corporate Democrats. Thank you and good night.